Hi guys, it's me Andrea. Today I will show you another journal page and I start with drawing and just drawing what came to my mind, and that was an hot air balloon. Draw it down first with my pencil and then go over with my Pitt pen, and I will go on drawing even more. And on the right side, when I finish that one, and here I'm trying to draw a giraffe. Yeah, okay, you can recognize it. It's a giraffe. It's not a real one, of course, not a realistic one. Let's say it like this. But I'm okay with that. I wanted to make a point with this giraffe, and yeah, I needed something with a long neck. You will see afterwards what I mean by that. But yeah, needed this long neck, an animal with a long neck. So, and that's what it is. A giraffe has a very long neck. Okay, not that long, but it's what can you say that in English? Caricature. We could say that in German. Caricature. It is just the transport vehicle. To show what I want to say with it. Okay, putting in here this typical things. A giraffe has this pattern in the fur. So, now, yeah, I put everything, or I cover everything with gesso. That's one layer of gesso, but that's what I like to do. I like to draw first, give it really dark outlines, and then cover the page with gesso and start with painting, because I'm having trouble to draw without erasing. And when you have already a layer of acrylic on top, it's more difficult to erase. So that's why I do it first, or I try to, draw on some paper and put it then on my page. But in this case, it was far too big, so that's why I decided to do it in this way. I put different paint on top to, blues and light blues, dark blues, and a bit of purple here, and that should be the sky. Of course, that's where hot air balloons are, in the sky. And I remove enough paint in my distressy way that I can see the drawing lines, and I will go over with the Posca again and get it all back. And that's my little trick when I want to draw, but it's a bit difficult already on the acrylic. So here I'm trying to get a layer of clouds, where the giraffe's head is popping through. I tried first with paper I've torn in this wavy way, and but at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense when you're using acrylics with ink and blending out. That works quite good, but in this way, I went for my fingers and fluff them up, by dabbing, and you could see that. And I think that works with acrylic so much better. A bit of darker blue over and under the clouds here to define them even more. And at the end, I was really happy with it. So that's the point. This head should pop through these clouds and look into this basket hanging on the hot air balloon. So for colorizing, I use only my Neocolours 2, but instead of activate them with water, I go for gesso, because when that's dry, the colors are permanent. They're water soluble, and when you use a medium on top, if it's gesso or even gel medium, they will get permanent when they're dry, and they're getting more pastel-y. You won't have very dark dark colors, but that's what I wanted. It's a picture in the clouds, and I think in the clouds everything looks a bit more pastel-y, so I'm fine with that. So giving the pattern back here on my giraffe, and still working here with gesso, activating it, and going on with getting in darker colors and to shade everything out, and lighters and so on. That's what you do. You're fuzzing around and working on it until you're happy. And that's, I think, this process now, it's the most satisfying. I quite like to do that, and then I think, oh, here's a bit and there's a bit, and that needs a bit of darkness here and there. So what I do here, I draw a little hat popping up behind the basket or from the basket. It is pretty difficult in this size to get it right, I think, or not to get it right. It's difficult to to see that hat, or to put this features on that you recognize it as a face, and it's from this distance pretty difficult, but I think when you see the close up you will recognize it as a little face and a hat, and it has a hat on its head. So yeah, and the little hands are outside the basket and holding to it, and yeah, you will see the meaning of it later, as usual at the end. My kind of humor, Yeah. So some details here and there, of course. When I use my Neocolours and the gesso, I always go a bit over the lines, so I have to put the lines back. Still not happy. I'm going in again with some darker colors, give it more dimension, and yeah, that's what I said before, fuzzing around. And a bit of lighter stuff here with my with white. But I think, apart from going back over the lines, I finished. No, I haven't. Still going on here with more colors, more shading, more white. It's funny, isn't it? I could, of course, cut that out, but I think I will show you the whole process. It's not cutting everything out and telling you, oh, I've done this and that, and so it's a process. I think it's quite interesting to watch. So this is a credit card. I dab it into black acrylic paint and then put it onto the page, only for a bit of more interest, and a bit of splattering here with a black acrylic ink. And I use here the end of a brush and put some dots on lines, or next to some lines in black, and I do that in white, but I don't show it, but you will see that in the close-up. So these are it's an arrow stamp, and I point out to the giraffe and to this little basket. Actually, I'm pointing out to this little guy who's hiding, and give it names. This giraffe is I write it down in German, so it says Gewissen, what means conscience, and under the arrow for this little guy there, pointing at the little guy, it says Versteck, and that means hiding place. So that's, you're bad, feeling bad about that, feeling guilty about something. You can't hide from that, and the sentence I put down here, or the words, is in German as well, and it says es wird dich finden, and that means it will find you wherever you hide. You can't hide from feeling guilty, being guilty, whatever it is. You can't run away, and that's something I always think. We have this funny programs here. I think you have something similar, where people go moving abroad, but when they have a up life here, they will have the same bad life somewhere else. These people are running away from something, you know, from being rubbish or from not being able to organize their life. So that's why it came to my mind. That's the meaning behind it. Okay, here's the close up already. So if you like it, please leave me a thumbs up or even a comment would be much appreciated. So I thank you a lot for watching, guys, and I hope I will see you soon with my next projects. Pictures are coming up. Thank you. Bye bye.